Okay, so this is part 15 of our 15-part series, and this chapter is called Reasons to Sell Your Vacation Home. And the reason for this is there often comes a time in everybody's life who own a vacation home when they might wish to consider selling their property. So here we analyze those typical reasons that we see. Remember to, if you don't mind, just subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button. Any questions, stick them in the comments. Hit like, share. We appreciate the love. And you can visit us online at orlandov, like victory, orlandov.com or orlandov.com. Disclaimer as always, before you make any financial decision, always hire a team of professionals to assist you before you make a decision of any kind. So, the 5 most common reasons that we see to sell your vacation home are either one or a combination of the following. The first one is you might have a change of life event. You may have had a death in the family or a change in family circumstances, an illness, something which might now inhibit your ability to be able to use your vacation home. The second reason we see as a very common and probably more common than anything else is people buy vacation homes and they end up never using them. They bought the vacation home with the intention of using it all the time, and just because life gets in the way, they get busy and they very rarely end up using the home. The third reason, and a common reason also, is people bought a vacation home under the belief that it was a good investment, and now they're finding out it's not a good investment after they pay for all the expenses. They might be paying money out of pocket every month and they're just tired of it. So now it is time to sell to prevent any more hemorrhaging. The fourth reason is we see property managers sometimes get frustrated with all the maintenance that is involved in their vacation home. If you have a good property manager like us, we take care of those issues, but just the volume of maintenance issues is always a surprise to vacation home owners. And the final reason we see people want to sell their vacation home is they're just tired of coming back to the same vacation home year after year or month after month, and they want to sell up and have a little more freedom and go somewhere else. So selling your vacation home should be a relatively simple process, and it will if you just obey some basic rules. We find that people that own vacation homes, especially here in Orlando, if they're out of state or out of country, they open themselves up, they allow for mistakes because they're not familiar with the area. So what we suggest is you use a team of independent experts before you engage a person to sell your vacation home. And the people to get advice from before you list your home for sale typically would include the following, and the first one is your property manager. Just ask your property manager you're thinking of selling the home and what their advice is. The next one is to speak to your accountant and your financial advisor. Explain to them you're thinking of selling the home and see what their recommendations are. Also, you need to speak to a real estate appraiser to get the home appraised independently so you know exactly what it's worth. And finally, a real estate attorney to guide you through the process. Once you have sought advice on selling your home from each of the above, you then need to begin to search for the most productive and efficient real estate salesperson for your market, for the micro niche that your home is located in. So 9 quick keys we find to hiring a real estate salesperson to sell your vacation home start with the following. So 1, the person you hire should be an expert in the area that your home is located, and you can test them with some very simple geographic local questions about the market. 2, they need to have an extensive sales track record for your type of property. 3, they should specialize in selling your type of vacation home. 4, selling real estate is a full-time job and not something they do part-time on the side. Again, all these questions you need to ask. 5, you need to ask the real estate salesperson for at least, I would say, between 3 and half a dozen references of people that they have worked with recently. And 6, you want to make sure that they will extensively market your vacation home with regular weekly open houses, and that they have the ability to show the home daily if needed when they get inquiries. So 7 is to make sure that the real estate person you hire is locally based. They're easily accessible to the property. Here in Orlando, we recommend no more than 10 miles away or 10 minutes away. Anything more, they're not able to show the home as readily. 8, we also recommend avoiding friends and family, relatives as real estate salespeople, unless they're the most qualified person to do the job. Often hiring these people, if you think they're doing them a favor, can end up costing you a lot of money as opposed to hiring the most qualified professional salesperson. And 9th and finally, you want to make sure you have an easy termination agreement. If you're not happy, you can terminate. Once you've followed these 9 steps, you can then begin the process of interviewing. We recommend at least 5 real estate salespeople who meet the above criteria, and then based on your needs, you can pick the best candidate for you. And remember, have your agreement with the listing agent reviewed by your real estate attorney, and also any sales contract that you end up going into also needs to be reviewed by your real estate attorney. So in summary, there are several reasons why you may decide it's time to sell your vacation home. The key is to make sure that you get proper advice from seasoned professionals before you make such a decision. Again, such as your property manager, accountant, financial advisor, making sure you get the home appraised by an independent real estate appraiser that works exclusively for you, and then with the help of a real estate salesperson that you seek, that should be really the best, most effective salesperson for your type of home in that location, and has an expert level of knowledge on vacation homes within that market. Finally, before accepting any type of offer or signing any agreement, always have everything reviewed by your real estate attorney. So remember, if you want to subscribe to more of our videos, please just hit the subscribe button down below. Click the like and share button. If you have any questions or comments, just put them below, and visit us online at OrlandoV, like victory, or orlandov.com. Thank you for watching.